lost puppy. In a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a small puppy named Patches. Patches was an adorable little dog with fluffy fur and big curious eyes. He loved exploring the village, chasing butterflies and playing with the children. Patches had a joyful spirit that brought smiles to everyone he met. One chilly autumn day, Patches wandered a bit too far from home, while chasing a bright red leaf that was dancing in the wind. Before he knew it, he was lost in the dense forest at the edge of the village. The trees towered above him, and the familiar sights and sounds of the village were nowhere to be seen. Patches felt a pang of fear and loneliness in his heart. He barked for help, but his voice seemed to be swallowed up by the forest. As the sun began to set, the forest grew darker and colder. Patches shivered and curled up under a bush, wishing he could find his way back home. That night the forest was filled with the sounds of rustling leaves and distant hoots of owls. Patches missed the warmth of his home and the comforting presence of his family. He tried to stay brave, but tears welled up in his eyes as he realized he was all alone. The next morning, Patches woke up to a soft rustling sound. A kind old squirrel named Nutmeg had found him and offered to help. "Don't worry, little one," Nutmeg said gently. "I'll help you find your way back home." With Nutmeg's guidance, Patches began the long journey through the forest. They faced many challenges along the way, from crossing a swift stream to navigating through thick underbrush. Patches' tiny paws grew tired, but Nutmeg's encouragement kept him going. Days turned into weeks, and Patches and Nutmeg became close friends. They shared stories and supported each other through the difficult journey. Patches missed his family dearly, but he felt grateful for Nutmeg's companionship. One crisp morning, as they finally emerged from the forest, Patches saw the familiar village in the distance. His heart leapt with joy, and he raced towards his home with Nutmeg close behind. When Patches reached his house, his family rushed out to meet him, tears of relief and happiness streaming down their faces. They hugged Patches tightly, and he wagged his tail with joy. Patches introduced Nutmeg to his family, who thanked the old squirrel for bringing their beloved puppy back. Though Patches had been lost and lonely, he found a true friend in Nutmeg. He realized that even in the darkest times, there is hope and kindness to be found. From that day on, Patches never strayed far from home, cherishing the warmth and love of his family. The end. I hope this story, while sad, conveys the importance of friendship, perseverance, and the comfort of home. Dog face, fallen leaf, sparkling heart.